What's good, locals? Welcome back to the Local Podcast. This is episode 48. You can find our podcast on Audioboom, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store until the end of the year, I believe. Then they're going to delete it. Not the podcast, just the app in general. Spotify, YouTube, you can find links to all those podcast applications in anywhere you are. They'll be in the description. But nonetheless, this is the podcast where we mainly talk about video games. We talk about TV shows, anime, anything pretty much general interesting in our lives that we usually be doing. But yeah, you have me, Carlos Perez, and my good friend
Miguel Vasquez.
And yeah, I think we're having pretty much, I would say we're coming to the end of the year, pretty much slow news week. We got a couple of news headers to knock out, but pretty much our main topic is still the next gen console. Pretty much all we've been playing is our PlayStation 5s. And yeah, I got my hands on. I guess I'll pretty much go first, or just say that I did play with the Xbox One X, Series X today. So that was pretty cool. But before we hop into more of that, Mike, what have you been doing this week, buddy?
This week, well, honestly, it seems it wasn't like a lot busier than previous weeks. I went Christmas shopping. That was kind of crazy. Even the traffic was like crazy, like today and yesterday, like when I went out to go like get stuff. But yeah, I did some Christmas shopping. I've been playing a lot of PS5, a lot of God of War, that's for sure. I'm trying to get my money's worth, like just like the amount of time that I have to like use the PS5 compared to me like being on my computer and just like doing like the 3D modeling and stuff. Like I really don't get like as much time as I would want to have with the PS5, but I'm getting there though. This week I've been playing just God of War. Man, I freaking love that game, dude. It's just so cool, dude. Like the upgrades and stuff like that, like the armor, like the stuff that you can purchase is just so awesome. Like I haven't really been this invested in the game since like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and Resident Evil 2 remake. So that says a lot, it's really hard for me sometimes to like get really intrigued, very like really invested in the game. So God of War does that, and I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, besides, like just Christmas shopping, like Black Friday shopping and PS5, what else did I do? Can't really say much, honestly. Just been playing a lot of PS5 and just like 3D modeling and stuff like that. Nothing really intriguing, I should say. But what about you?
Some questions about God of War before I'll talk about.
Oh yeah, ask.
Friggin', what was the last part you've done? Like part of the story or last thing you did?
The last section. I don't think it's spoiler. Let me see. I think I have already. I know. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I don't know if I should have mentioned it, but
it's almost 3 years, man. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Like
already,
not a lot of people already listen to the podcast, so I don't think you're gonna be spoiling for anyone.
pretty much. So I already met Mimir. I already got his head.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's cool.
I'm not gonna say how he got the head, but he's got Mimir's head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's where I left off. But yeah, damn, it's a really fucking good game.
Yeah, dude. Last time you told me to, you did the dragon part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did you think about that?
That was cool. Yeah, and I had already killed another dragon too.
Nice. Yeah, dude. The last time when I did it, I only did that one dragon, and I never went to another one. Like I was just mainly focused on the story, and I feel like I missed out on a lot of other dragons.
Oh really? Oh wow, I didn't know that you can like just miss those levels and never come back to it.
Yeah, you can go back to it like after the story's done, like after like when everything's done, you could go back and finish those things. But for me, it was like I was just mainly on the track for story.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I went back, but like I said, I am eventually gonna replay God of War, definitely.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm doing a lot of side missions. I'm just like trying to get as much money, like hack silver and other like other artifacts, so I can like use to purchase stuff. But yeah, I've been doing like side missions too as well. It's pretty fun doing the side missions.
For sure. Any other side missions that you have done?
Damn, I don't even know if there's side missions. Honestly, I just like wherever I like when I'm in a boat, wherever I go, I just assume it's like part of the mission, part of the story. So I just go at it. But for sure, I just met the Hellwalkers for the first time,
Okay.
and they're like, fuck, like they killed me. Like I still haven't beaten it. Like I just stopped because I was like, damn, I can't do this shit right now.
What are the Hellwalkers again?
Yeah, they're pretty strong. Like there's I think they throw ice at you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're really strong. Like their damage is like really, really like powerful.
Okay,
But
what about those random enemies that you could summon? I don't know what they are, but like I don't know if it's a side mission or something, or I know there's like they block gates until you beat them. Like they're like a little circle in front, and then you summon them, and you have to defeat the enemy to open up that area or something.
I think I've passed that area. It sounds really familiar.
Okay, yeah, because I know there was a couple out there, and I know I only did one, but they're pretty hard too.
Mm-hmm. No, I've done a lot of side missions. Damn. It sounds familiar, but I mean, I'm not too sure if I did do that. If I have done it yet.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just God of War then, huh?
Yep, just God of War. A little bit of Little Nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing it as well. I still haven't touched Bloodborne, even though it came with the PS5, with the PlayStation Plus subscription. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I gave Resident Evil 7 a try for the first time, like maybe 2 days ago, and yeah, like I just realized, like, damn, this game starts off really slow, So I just turned it off. I was like, nah, I'll just play it later. But yeah, mostly God of War, and yeah, I'm just loving the PS5. Just really awesome, so quiet. I have no issues with it so far.
Nice. So let me see. What did I get done this week? So I was able to acquire 2 more PS5s. That was pretty neat. For the homies, one for my little brother's friend and one for my sister's friend's boyfriend. We work with each other sometimes. Yeah, it was really cool being able to get those 2 PS5s. I got one through the main Sony website and one through Walmart. And I can't believe I was able to get one from Walmart because I heard that I know they sold out in seconds, but the way I was able to get one was so easy. So last time I tried from Walmart, I had it in my cart. I just couldn't check out. So when they had a restock, there was one already in my cart, but it just says out of stock. So say Walmart put them up live like at 6:00. As soon as 6:00 hit, I didn't even go to the page or anything. I just hit checkout. It had all my information because I was signed in and everything. I went next, place order, place order, and it said order confirmed. And I was like, oh shit, nice, hell yeah. And then I saw it was 8:01. I went back to the main page, sold out. And I was like, oh damn, that would have been close, And there was through the Sony one that was pretty long. They had like a queue, and the way the queue works is where I don't know how it works, but pretty much you're on the main site. It just says you're next in line to get inside the Sony main page. And it just kept that on the screen for me for literally an hour and a half straight. And I was looking at Twitter and there's so many people saying, yeah, I got in, but it kicked me out and it said it was out of stock. So it says out of stock. And I was like, what? No way. And I'm literally just sitting there. I was like, should I just give up or should I just leave it there? I'm pretty sure they haven't even put up inventory at all. And then next thing you know, I see a tweet saying like they have not added inventory. So if you're still in queue, stay in queue. And I was like, all right, I'll just stay in queue, whatever's. So then an hour and a half goes by, someone goes through and then they confirmed, yes, they have some in stock. And I was like, oh shit, no way. And then literally when I saw that, it said I was in and I was like, oh crap. So I go to the PlayStation 5 section to get one for my little brother's friend and it says sign in to add to cart. So you have to have a PSN account to be able to purchase one. And I was like, okay, I'm clicking sign in, add to cart, and it's not doing anything. And I'm like, what the hell? How come the sign in button isn't working? So I have to look for a new sign in button, find it, type in my information, only to tell me incorrect password. So now I'm trying so many different passwords I'm thinking of, and it's still not working. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was like, oh my God, forget it. I'm just going to reset password. Reset password. I had to go through those steps, go back, add my new password in. It finally lets me in. 3 minutes already have gone by, and I'm stressing. My heart is beating so fast because I really want one to get one for my little brother's friend. And I'm right there typing in all my information. I'm still able to add one to cart. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it's still in stock. I'm still going, typing in my credit information, everything, my address. And I'm like, place order. And literally, as soon as I hit place order, the loading screen happens. And it's like, I'm doing this on my phone at my computer desk. And literally, I'm just staring at it. I had never had complete silence in my head from that very moment. I literally was just listening to my heartbeat so quick. All you hear is dum 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 dum, and I'm just like, oh my God, hurry up and see I got it. And then next thing you know, it said order confirmed, and I was like, heck yeah! I FaceTime my brother's homie, and I'm like, dude, guess what? And he's like, what? And I pull up the email on my monitor, and I flip my phone around. And I show him that I got an order confirmed. He was like, what? You got one? Sick. Who is that, for your homie? And I was like, it's for you. And then he was like, are you for real? So that was really cool. Being able to get him one. Yeah, it was pretty sick.
True ass homie right there.
Yeah, dude. It was cool. It was really fantastic. We got the homie Andres one too. I don't know if I mentioned that on the last podcast, or maybe it happened during the break.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, you want to go listen to that story? Listen to the last episode.
I don't mind hearing it again, honestly.
No, it's chill. What else have I? Yeah, I was able to get 2 more, like, thankfully, for the homies. But after that, that's pretty much, I think I'm done. I told Oliver and Jeffrey I would help them get one, but that's pretty much like, I'm donezo. I'm chilling, you know?
Just chill, you know?
Yeah, freaking, but yeah, other than that, I have been playing PlayStation. I have not touched my computer at all, honestly. I've been playing, we played Little Nightmares together. Mike was watching me, like we did the in-screen capture or live gameplay. That's really cool, neat. I freaking got bugged out. The game is completely bugged out and broken. All right, it's not broken at all, but it's definitely, there's still some bugs in Little Nightmares. And oh my God, there is this hilarious clip that I got while we were filming, but it kind of sucks because you don't hear the audio or the voice chat, what me and Mike are saying. You just hear gameplay. And it's so funny. So at one point in Little Nightmares, you have to sneak past this chef, and I get his attention, and I'm just going back and forth in this little hole, and he has to go room to room to come after me, and he knows where I'm at, but he can't fit through the little hole, so he has to go through the door. And at one point, I go inside the hole like halfway, and he leans up against the wall of the hole I'm in, and he clips through the whole entire thing. But oh my God, that was so funny. I'm over here talking to Mike like, yeah, dude, for sure this game is bugged or broken. And then that part happens, and I'm literally over here screaming, this game's broken. It's so broken. You like this game?
Shit was so funny.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, that was a good night. Yeah, I think we pretty much, it says I beat Little Nightmares in 2 hours. I haven't done the DLC yet, but we pretty much spent one day playing half of it and the other day playing another half. I really enjoyed the game. I give it like an 8 out of 10, honestly.
Yeah.
At least just from not doing the DLC.
Are you hyped for Little Nightmares too?
Yeah, definitely. Do you think, I don't know if I asked you this already, but does the DLC involve the new character in Little Nightmares 2?
I don't think so. Because it's kind of a spoiler. I can't really mention like DLC. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I last played it, but no, it doesn't revolve around, Little Nightmares 2. The character from the DLC in Little Nightmares 1. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty good. We'll highly recommend finishing DLC. We'll play it together,
Yeah, we'll definitely, if we don't stay up too late recording this episode, we'll hop right on after this and finish that DLC.
All right, for sure.
But yeah, I've been playing I finished Little Nightmares this week. I I don't know if I mentioned. Yeah, I did mention I platinumed Astro's Playroom. I finished Spider-Man Miles Morales. I've been playing more Demon Souls, just grinding souls. I haven't really progressed anywhere. I know. Actually, I did progress. I finally got to the spider boss, but I didn't. I fought him once and said, "Well, I'm hella underpowered, so I'm gonna go level up." So I just been grinding souls, in Demon Souls. I started Horizon Zero Dawn again for like the fifth time because every single time I start it and I want to keep playing more of it, I always get called into work. So I started it Wednesday, and literally Thursday morning, my dad was like, "You're gonna go to work next week," and I'm like, "Fuck." So I was supposed to start work Monday, but they've been like I don't know what's happening with work right now, but supposedly I leave to San Diego tomorrow, and it's only supposed to be a week job, so that's pretty chill. And supposedly it's supposed to be a chill job, so I'm chilling, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, kind of bummed though because I really do want to. I want to sit down and actually finish Horizon Zero Dawn. That was supposed to be my filler game before Cyberpunk comes out, but now I might not even do it, you know?
Yeah.
Who really knows? Maybe I'll work my way towards it. Like, say I get like kind of burnt out grinding like 5 hours of Cyberpunk role playing game. You know what I mean? I want something action paced, like third person and everything. I'll probably switch over to Horizon Zero Dawn. You know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. The thing is, I want to ask: are you gonna take your PS5 to San Diego?
Honestly, man, dude, I really want to. Like, I'm just scared they're gonna steal it from my hotel room.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
Like, I'm just afraid like the cleaning lady or the cleaning person is going to see my PlayStation 5. And then like, obviously the situation we're in, it's sold out everywhere. It's almost Christmas. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying like the cleaning lady or the cleaning person is the hotel I'm staying at is bad, but like, I don't want that chance, you know, because how hard is it to get a PS5 right now? It's incredibly hard. I was lucky enough to get the two in one day, like in my previous story, like super lucky. That's all it is. I would say, but like it's hard. Who knows how many more? Sony did say they do plan on releasing more by the end of the year, but from everywhere else, it's really hard, dude. Especially from scalpers, it sucks. But a part of me really wants to though. Like taking it and then before I leave to work, putting it away, or just putting it in my luggage and then taking my luggage to my car, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Putting it in your luggage, like after you play it or leave the hotel, you know?
Yeah, a part of me wants to take it and grind out Horizon Zero Dawn, but honestly, I would rather. I already planned it out. I would rather take my Switch and beat Breath of the Wild, like get that game over with before, so I could play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because I really want to play that and that looks awesome.
For sure. Yeah, you know, that makes sense too.
You know, like not take the PS5 and grind out some Nintendo Switch games I haven't beaten, you know?
Yeah. That's true.
I really want to. I really want to so bad. Just because it's a new gen, but I don't want to risk it getting stolen, you know? At least with my Switch, I could put it away and put it in my car. It's so easy. It's so small, you know?
That's true.
But yeah, that's my plan, to beat Breath of the Wild while I'm gone. It should be easy because I've already done most of it. Or I'm starting over, so who knows? But I'm gonna try to grind that out. Other games I've been playing, nothing else really. Yeah, I wanted to start Breath of the Wild and finish it before the end of the year. Tomorrow or in a couple of days, the new game Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming out, and I really want to play that. But it's like another Breath of the Wild, but involved with Greek mythology, and it looks really, really cool. But it comes out 7 days before Cyberpunk. And when Cyberpunk comes out, I want nothing but my time to be dedicated to Cyberpunk. I don't care what I'm playing, you know? I want to wake up, start playing Cyberpunk. Before I go to sleep, I'm still playing Cyberpunk, you know? Just because I know how long it is, and I actually want to sit down and play a game this long, you know? Especially for like the story and the setting. It's so interesting, and I'm so like intrigued and actually finally playing it, you know? I wish it didn't get delayed, but honestly, this is a better situation. It kind of sucks because the day it comes out on the 10th, the next day I fly out to see Phoenix, and I won't be able to play it, you know? But nonetheless, yeah, still excited for Cyberpunk. That's all I'm gonna dedicate my time to. Other than that, I haven't been doing much. I finally went hands on with the Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really say much about it, but because when the homie got it, I went to his house and he was barely setting it up, so he didn't have no games downloaded. Shout out to the homie Luis, let me come over, take some notes. Yeah, so the only thing I really got to test out was the controller, and no joke, the controller is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Really? Smaller?
Yes, the Xbox Series X controller is smaller than the Xbox One controller.
What? Yeah,
wow,
they
dude.
Screwed up right there.
It's not like crazy smaller, but I would say it's like 20% smaller.
Holy shit.
No joke. Like, it still feels really good in the hands. Like, the PS5 controller feels big, like a big boy now, compared to that one.
That's a lot then.
Yeah, like for sure, the Xbox Series X controller feels great. It feels great and everything. I'm like, yeah, I still do like the PS5 controller a lot better just because it does a lot more. But like for sure, yeah, the Series X is still a good controller. I would definitely say. Feels good. Buttons feel good. My index fingers feel really good on the triggers that it has. The grip is fantastic right there on your palms. I would say that's a lot better than the PS5 grip because the PS5 grip, it's not, I wouldn't say it's really grip. They call it grip, but I wouldn't say it's grippy at all. It's just the PlayStation logos on it. And that's a neat look, but it's not grip. I don't think it's grippy at all. My hands still get sweaty using the PS5 controller. But other than that, that's all I've been doing this week, honestly.
Wow. And which you said Luis, right?
Yeah, Luis Lola.
Oh, Lola, yeah. Old friend,
dude,
right
it was
there.
cool. We were hanging out today. We hung out for like a couple hours, helped him set up the Xbox and stuff. It was pretty cool.
For sure. Damn.
Yeah, dude. Freaking Luis or Jose, if you're listening to this, dude, I was looking at your guys' setup, and I have like a badass like desk setup that I want to like put in your guys' room just because I think your setups could look clean as fuck. Just because they're my homies, they're twins, and I've seen kind of like his and her setup like side by side, and their setups are literally right next to each other, but just like on two dressers. And like I'm looking at it, and honestly, like they don't sell a desk big enough, but I could build a desk big enough and make a cool setup right there if they would give me the opportunity to. I think that'd be pretty cool. So if you're listening, I want to see if I could do that.
True.
But yeah, other than that, I haven't been doing much. That was a crazy idea that I had today because I think it would look awesome. Having both their Xboxes right there on the, I'm getting too hyped. But other than that, yeah, dude, that's all I've been thinking of or doing. Other than, if you have anything more to say, like if anything you thought of that happened this week.
Did you say both Xboxes? They both got Series X?
Okay. No. So pretty much just Luis got the Series X and Jose has his One X or Xbox One.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when you were talking about the when you mentioned the Series X controller, how it's like smaller, like maybe like 20 or 10% smaller. I honestly prefer the One X controller over the PS5 controller, just because it feels like bigger in my hands.
Wait, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there.
Maybe I prefer PS5 over the One X controller, but if you say that the Series X controller is like smaller than the Xbox One controller, then I think that's like a big a big iffy for me. Like if I would ever purchase like a Series X in the future,
No, dude. It's not crazy small. Like I would even say it's as small as the Switch Pro controller. I would say it's still bigger than that.
Okay.
It's literally the same thing, but it's just a little smaller.
Okay.
For sure, I would I held both of them since he had them both right there, and I do prefer the Series X than the One X or Xbox One.
Oh shit.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I was trying to cut you off right there earlier because I was gonna say, Mike, you can't say that. We're Sony fanboys. But yeah, dude. Honestly, I would say give the Series X controller a try. I personally like it a lot better. But yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, if you don't have nothing more to say, we could knock out a couple of news notes that I took down.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go.
All right. So one of the news is that in February in Japan, they're finally launching Nintendo Land at Universal Japan.
I heard about that.
Yeah, dude, it looks so good. They already have images. There's an image of like a giant Bowser statue. They have a trophy room for Mario Kart, like from all the Grand Prix. And you could, I forgot what two rides they mentioned or one of the rides, but obviously one of the rides will be Mario Kart. It's not going to be like free racing like at Disneyland, Autotopia, I believe it's called, where you could just go around and you're on like some tram sticks up on top. But yeah, for sure you're on a tram stick. Kind of looks like Cars, like the ride in Disneyland, California, how you're on a track on the base. But other than that, I'm still very hyped. I already bought my ticket to Japan in February, so I could definitely go. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I wish. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wish.
I was gonna say, why didn't you invite me? What the fuck? We should go together.
Oh heck yeah, dude. We should definitely go.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be down.
Dude,
I've been wanting to go to like outside of the US, but I don't really I don't think I have any like friends who have the time, to go.
Yeah, dude. I'm really excited.
That'd be cool. Maybe not in February because we don't really know the situation, because of the pandemic. But it'd be cool to travel outside of the U.S., with you.
Yeah, dude, definitely. I would love to go to Japan. That's always been one of my dream travel destinations, just because of my love for anime and Japanese culture. Even though I don't like sushi, I mean, then again, like, is that biased? I'm not really sure, but
we're gonna get used to it because they sell. It's like mostly they sell a lot of seafood over there.
Yeah. It's just more like I just don't like raw fish. I don't like my food raw. I don't know. I don't get satisfied from eating it like that. But that's just me. For sure there's other food types and everything in Japan. Like I'm down to try new things, don't get me wrong. But for sure, like I already know my palate, and like I said, I'm down to try new things, but if I don't like it, like I'm not going to keep trying it until I like it,
No, it's funny because one of my friends she went to go visit Japan, and she was like she's a vegetarian, and so she told me she was forced to eat meat, like seafood, and she like got sick because she hadn't eaten meat in years. Damn. She had no choice but to eat like seafood because they didn't I guess the culture over there, like they don't really there really isn't a lot of vegans in Japan, I assume. So it's like mostly seafood. So yeah, she told me that she felt so sick that she was just pretty much forced to eat meat. Like she had no choice.
Damn,
but that's pretty funny though. That's funny.
Yep, for sure. I would love to go to Japan with the homies and stuff. We were supposed to go this year, but pandemic happened, and yeah, so we didn't even end up saving up.
For sure.
I would love to go for 2 weeks though. Like just take 2 weeks to be there and stuff. I think that'd be pretty good.
That would be sick.
Yeah, so Nintendo Land is also coming to Orlando, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're already in development to creating it. Like it's already under construction. I believe Hollywood is under construction too, but I think it's last on the list to be finished. I'm not sure. But yeah, Nintendo Land, they posted like a photoshopped image. Not photoshopped, but it's just edited. So what it's supposed to look like. But nonetheless, I'm pretty hyped. For anything Nintendo Land, what would you be hyped for? Like what kind of idea would you get?
Mario Kart.
Just Mario Kart? All right, but that's already confirmed.
Yeah.
What don't we know about?
I don't know, the merchandise, the plushies, the exclusive plushies and merchandise that they'll sell over there.
True.
It's gonna be interesting.
All right, if we go, are you gonna buy Mario overalls?
Oh, I would. I would.
Yeah, my dream Mario thing for Universal Florida is kind of like, I feel like we talked about this, I'm not sure, but at the old Universal in Hollywood, they had Nickelodeon, like a Nickelodeon themed park, and they had like a jungle gym and everything. I think it'd be pretty cool. They had interactional stuff like Super Mario, like you get hit a block and it'll be like kind of like a lotto machine, and someone's there, and whatever you get a prize of. Like that'd be pretty cool. Like if you get coins, or like even if they have something like that interaction, like where you could save up coins, and then you could go get a prize and redeem those coins for every block you hit, you know?
Mhm.
That'd be pretty neat.
Mhm.
Or if you get like a mushroom, maybe you get like double the coins. I don't know, something cool, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just an idea I'm throwing out there. Who knows if that would really happen, but I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be sick.
But in other news, I'm trying to think what else happened this week. Off the top of my head, there is no notes. We're pretty much going freehand.
Mhm.
Let me see. I had sent you something. I'm trying to pull it up. Give me a second. Oh, did you see those claims that so the Xbox Series X is underperforming the PlayStation 5?
Really? I think I see some videos on Digital Foundry about it
Yeah.
performing. Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently, yeah, I don't
Uh-huh.
know what's up with that, but even Microsoft doesn't even know what's going on and how it's underperforming the PlayStation 5 because the Xbox Series X is stronger than the PS5. We all know that. Stronger and faster, definitely. Um, but yeah, it's weird. I'm trying to think it's maybe a hardware issue
Mhm.
because
Maybe.
I know sometimes some limitations can get capped, but if anything, the only one that should be getting capped is the PlayStation 5, but I don't know. I don't know how console technology works. It's pretty much it's not the same thing as a PC, but it is the same thing as a PC, but I'm not really uh damn, what's the right word? I don't have the right knowledge in that field pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But just to see that, I could only imagine what's going to happen. I mean, maybe an update will come out to get it patched or
Most likely, or also because of developers, they probably they're most likely not taking full advantage of the Xbox Series X's like performance power. You know,
yeah.
it's like it depends on optimization.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like we all know that Xbox Series X is a bit more powerful than yeah, pretty much a lot more like a bit more stronger than the PS5. But that's pretty wild to see that, you know.
Mhm.
Also, did you see that Xbox Series X runs PS2 emulated games?
Yeah, not just PS2, also NES and
Yeah,
NES and other emulators.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I saw like a thumbnail or like a headliner, but I didn't look more into it. Do you know how that works?
I watched it, but I skipped through it. But I think you have to download like it's pretty like the Xbox Series X is pretty much a computer, like almost like Windows. You know, I assume from what I remember from watching the video. But yeah, you just download like an app, and yeah, it's like a computer, and you can just play like emulated games, just like how you would on your Windows desktop. You know.
That's neat. I mean, I'm pretty sure Microsoft isn't happy with that, but that's tight.
I'm sure they're happy with that because that's free marketing, right? I mean, they don't have to market that themselves, but I mean, you know, from YouTube, you know, that's like free marketing for them.
True, but then again, like I'm pretty sure there'll be a patch to so you're not able to do that. Not that they're not happy you're able to play PS2 games, but I'm pretty like Nintendo doesn't like their games emulated. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want their machine to be used as an emulation machine.
That's true, but I mean, Nintendo has no like. I don't think there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, no one does. You know, I mean, there's lawsuits on taking down where you could download it, but other than that, like I'm pretty sure like major game companies are against emulators. You know,
Hmm.
for sure. I believe there's going to be a patch, at
Probably.
least for sure before December is done. I mean, if there is, and you want to hurry up and hop on that, then you're gonna have to either find a series edition, or if you have one already, hop on getting to being able to do that stuff. You know.
Hmm.
Other than that, another news header, Square Enix is gonna let people start working from home permanently starting December 1st, because I think that they got positive responses from working from home, like a better environment and getting their work done better than
Hmm.
actually going into work.
Damn,
What do you think about that? Like, what
that's a
do you
good
think?
call.
What did you say?
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say, how do you feel about other companies being able to do stuff like that? Do you think that's a good environment instead of actually, if you're able to work from home, you should be like given the choice to instead of actually going into work, sitting at an office desk, clocking in, clocking out, turning in your work right then and there to somebody instead of just email. You know what I mean? Do you think it's better for workers to be able to work from home or developers really?
It's better to be at home. Like, speaking for me, like me, like having worked at home, with like commissions and stuff like that, projects, I can tell you that working from home is fun as fuck. It's really fun. And not only that, but they'll be able to distance themselves from other workers, from danger. They'll be able to spend more time with their family. It's all around just a great thing that what Square Enix did. I just think that's a really really positive thing. No pun intended, but yeah, honestly, like I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy for them. That's just like a really really great way of like showing appreciation to your employees. Just like just working from home, getting paid like as if you were like in the office. It's just that's a great thing right there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely with it too. If you're able to work from home, I think it's a bonus. But some people, it's kind of like a downside because you have those homey moods. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I could get to it later. I'm at home.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just like there's like that.
You have a dog there, or
Yeah.
like daughter, kids are bothering you while you need to do this stuff. Like, yeah, I know that feel. I don't have any kids or dogs, but I get distracted a lot when I'm at home. Just doing like work.
Yeah, definitely. I think, nonetheless, I think it's a good call from a company to be like, if you want to work from home, that's fine with us. Just keep the work up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let
yeah.
things get distracting. Like we're all for it. I think that's really cool. I think if other companies want to do that, cool. I mean, I'm not saying that they have to, but it's a cool idea. It's more like if you want to, cool. If you don't want to, still cool.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with everything that's going on right now, like with the pandemic and stuff. But hey, I'm hyped for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other news topics really. I didn't write much down.
Well, honestly, it's been a slow week. Other than honestly, it's been a slow week.
Yeah, definitely, it's died down a lot since consoles dropped.
Yeah.
But other than that, well, I was gonna let you go. You go.
No, I was gonna say just PS5 and Xbox Series X are like sold out. But I did hear that Walmart's gonna be doing another pre-order soon, or am I mistaken?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't even hear that.
I think I heard about it, or maybe that was for Black Friday. I think that was for Black Friday. But you would have to show up at the store, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That's probably new because I know for Black Friday it was online only.
Okay, I think it was online. Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it's been a really slow news week just because the new consoles dropped. Not a lot of, I mean, there are a lot of new games, but it's more, we already covered it because we got the launch and everything. But I was going to ask, did you get anything for Black Friday?
Wait, what?
Did you get anything for Black Friday?
I got some clothes like through Amazon just because they were like on discount. Generally, like I would prefer to like do it like in person, which I did today. But even that shit was packed because like limited capacity inside the stores, so I had to wait outside for a long ass time. But yeah, it was actually really really packed at Victoria Gardens and the Mills, and yeah, it was just packed, dude. And yeah, I just got clothes. I got like some shoes for my dad. But yeah, just I pretty much did some Thanksgiving shopping and some Cyber Monday shopping as well.
Nice.
Did you?
No, I didn't get anything. I honestly couldn't think of a thing to get. I wish I could have upgraded my monitor, but any monitor that I wanted wasn't really on sale. So I just didn't pull the trigger on anything else that I didn't want. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw like some really good like deals on the monitors. I think I saw one for like $90. It was like I just like, for me, like I don't care about like frame rate, like the size of a monitor. I just wanted one. I was thinking about buying one just for reference, an extra monitor where I can like display my images, like reference images for my 3D modeling stuff, and I would have it just like, just like on top of the other two monitors, so it can be three, one on top of the two, and I'd be able to like just work better looking at like reference images. But yeah, I was going to get it, but I was like, is it really necessary? Like that would mean I would have to buy out like another like what's it called, like ergonomics, or I forgot what it's called. It's something that it's like a pole, like a stand where you connect it, where you like
monitor mount.
Yeah, monitor mount, pretty much. But yeah, I was like, should I get it? I think I could just wait, you know. Like I'm pretty good with you know how I have my setup, you know, with 2 monitors, well actually 3 monitors, but I was like, I don't think it's worth it, just because like it's just, you know, I just feel like I don't have the stand yet. So it would just lay down, it would just pretty much like sit there like until I get the stand and stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of like temptation when I went on Amazon. It was like just so much temptation.
Yeah, definitely. I almost pulled the trigger on a 24 terabyte hard drive
Doom.
for $555.
Fuck.
No, I'm lying. I saw that though. That was crazy.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, other than that, I mean, we could. Main topic really was for today was just more experiences with the PS5 and talk about more games until the Game Awards announces their award winners. That's when our next podcast will be, and that'll be the next podcast topic. But I was gonna say, with everything going on, what next gen games do you hope to see? What do you think we'll see from Xbox, PlayStation, and those rumors of a 4K Switch coming out next year?
For sure, I would love to get the 4K Switch. And honestly, like I know it's kind of off topic, but I've been like thinking about just selling the Switch, you know, because I just don't really play it as often as I should, you know. I think the only time I play it is when I'm like when I head out, but that's very rare, like that I take it with me, just because I have like a smaller tablet where I would like sculpt, you know. But that's a different topic. We'll talk about that later. But for one thing I'm like hoping for a next gen release is a new Dead Space game, whether it's from Sony or like Microsoft. I'm hoping for a new Dead Space game, like, you know, with ray tracing, with perfect shadows and whatnot, you know. Another next gen game that's coming out, I hope, which I've heard, like I read an article about, is PT Silent Hills for PS5. I heard that Hideo Kojima's working on it just recently, maybe like a day ago or 2. I read an article about it, but yeah, pretty much I'm just hoping for Dead Space. I think that's my, or like like an Uncharted as well, like a spin-off, which I kind of doubt. God of War as well. I'm waiting for God of War, Ragnarok. But for Microsoft, I'm hoping for more like AAA, you know, like type, you know, style games from them, from their studios. I'm hoping that they have like games that'll compete against, you know, PlayStation exclusives, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for that. I'm hoping for Microsoft to like step up this generation so they can like compete, you know, like even though they are competing, but you know, like in a way of like making Sony like shit their pants, be like, oh shit, we got to sell our stuff much cheaper, you know, and that's good for consumers, right?
Yeah, definitely. Competition is always good.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping Microsoft steps it up, which they have with the Xbox Series X. From what I've heard about it, it's like good stuff about it. So yeah, you know, whatever is best for the consumer.
Yeah, definitely. Competition is always good. It keeps each other on each other's feet, you know, making sure like, hey, like we're still here too, you know.
Yeah.
But for sure, I hope to see some crazy new IPs from Microsoft. Honestly, just because they have acquired so many studios, I would like to see. I mean, they got that one exclusive. What's that scary game? The Medium.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, like when it flips in between worlds, like one regular Earth, and then it goes like to the upside down world with the girl's the main character.
Fuck, I'm not. I think I may have seen the trailer, but I don't recall like the details of it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive. It was also coming to PC, but it got delayed. It was supposed to be a launch title also, but it got delayed. It looked weird. It didn't give a lot of story. That's the only thing that caught my attention, was that you're in the regular world and then instantly you go to the upside down. And you play as 2 different girls, but the girls are the same character. It's weird. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if anything, the next thing I can expect is hopefully Microsoft comes out with like a brand new IP character. Like instead of just another like I don't want a Halo 7 or a Gears 6. something brand new, you know,
Yeah.
like something or maybe something that everyone knows, kind of like how Sony bought Insomniac, so now they have Spider-Man as their personal console exclusive, something
Hmm.
that's well known. Like maybe if they could get something well known to be a console PC exclusive, that'd be pretty neat.
Pretty
I
much.
can't
Who did they buy? Bethesda, right? Pretty
Yeah.
much, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I still really doubt Bethesda. I mean,
No, they don't. They won't.
they
Hmm.
won't do exclusives. At least they'll make exclusive games, but something that's already well known, I'll doubt they'll hold
Yeah.
tight to a console and PC. Like they won't keep Doom Guy away from PlayStation at all, or
Yeah.
Skyrim. I really doubt it. If anything, it'll probably be brand new. You know,
Hmm.
like it wouldn't surprise me if Bethesda makes an Xbox PC exclusive game, but not
Hmm.
something that's already developed as a character. You know.
Yeah.
But true, that is good because Bethesda does make pretty good new IPs. Like they came out with Wolfenstein. Uh,
Yeah.
what else did they do? Skyrim was pretty unique when it first came out.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I can't honestly think of something that Microsoft could grab. I mean, I know they got a lot of studios. Definitely. Oh, maybe the only thing I could think of is maybe a Fallout exclusive game for the console and PC version.
Yeah.
You know, like making it a unique Fallout game only for Xbox. That'll be pretty awesome. Because I know there's a lot of Fallout fans out there.
Yeah. Or they can just go say fuck it and they'll just buy Nintendo, you know?
Damn.
That'd be sick. That'd be crazy, bro. Like that'd be like the deal of the century, you know? The purchase of the century.
Or
in my opinion.
Microsoft buys Sony.
Yeah. Or yeah. Just like how Disney bought what, Fox? And what else?
Fox,
Just
Marvel,
right?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty nuts.
Hmm.
Yeah, something from Sony. I don't know. I can't really say what to expect because everything that's I mean, like that's a brand new console game is kind of surprising to me. Like we
Hmm.
got a like not I would say rehashed version of Kratos in God of War. It's not
No.
like it's not anything other like any of the previous God of War games. It's a brand new
Yeah.
style and everything.
Yeah. No spoiler.
Um Spider-Man is fantastic. I can't imagine something new that maybe I don't know, maybe adding multiplayer to Spider-Man, but I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
The only game that we keep saying that we really want is a Rocksteady Ninja Turtles game, and my God, dude, it is so annoying to bring
Yeah.
up that idea because it's so perfect.
Yeah, it really is, you know?
You know, and just imagine, especially even for online co-op story. Imagine just squatting up with the homies, like, "Hey, do you down to play the Ninja Turtle story today?" Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down. You get a squad of 4. Well, each person is either Leo, Mikey, Donnie, or Raph, or even throwing Casey in there, whatever's.
Yeah. It
Like
has so much potential,
it
honestly.
does, dude. Like it's shocking that it hasn't even been thought of yet. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, who really knows? Maybe one day in this generation, I could. That's the one game I'm hoping for.
Mhm.
Either Ninja Turtles by Rocksteady, or a brand new Dead Space game, or Dead Space remastered.
Mhm.
Like for all 3 games, like the Mass Effect trilogy being remastered.
Mhm.
So that'd be pretty cool. If you could change one thing about your PS5, what would it be?
Honestly, I've grown to like it now. At first, I didn't like the design, but after I had moved it like vertically, because it was horizontal, I had it laying flat. After I had cleaned my my setup, like, and having it standing upright, like it just looks a lot better, especially at night. You know, like I'm playing at night, and you can just see the lights lighting up in between the, you know, just honestly, like if there's something I would change, it would probably be honestly, there really isn't much complaint, honestly. If we're talking about the exterior of the console or like the features of the PS5, I'm not sure, but for sure the exterior looks fine. I've grown to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like feature wise, maybe recording the audio when you're playing a game or live streaming. Or
Okay. So you could do that. It's just that I had it turned off.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I had it turned off.
For sure, I gotta check that out because I remember one time I was like, I recorded something that I think I recorded a gameplay of me playing God of War and you were watching, and I recorded it, I saved it, the gameplay, and I didn't have any audio of us talking, so I was kind of disappointed. But for sure, if it's possible to change it, then I'm gonna change it.
Yeah, there's a setting you could turn it on. I just had mine turned off. You have to allow yourself to be heard broadcasting too, by the way. So you have to turn that switch on too in the settings.
Very good.
One thing that I'm surprised that they took away from the PS4 that like they did not implement at all that they've had since the PS3 is themes.
Yeah, yeah.
So it kind of sucks because I did buy some PS4 themes and I can't even use them on my PS5. You would think that, I mean, it's understandable that they're not transferable. It's a brand new generation, brand new everything. You know what I mean? But like damn, now they're just there on my PS4. You know? I mean, they weren't crazy expensive. They were like $1 or $2. You know? But I wish you could have customizable themes as your PS5 background. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's only one thing. Sorry, go.
Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's only one thing I wish you could be able to do. I'm still really getting used to like the quick menu and then swapping back and forth from quick menu to home menu. That's been intriguing. I really do like it. I don't have no complaints. If I did have a complaint, it's because I just didn't know where something is or where something goes. But other than that, I just been chilling.
For sure. And like I mentioned, like I was about to say, it sucks about, the PS5 or PS4 not being able to like, copy down your like music or like movies onto the system, like the PS3 did or the PSP. That sucks. Like, I don't know if you can do that on PS5. I have not tried at all, but I do know on PS4 you can't do that. You could just stick a USB, and connect it to the PS4 and then watch movies off from that USB. But other than, like copying and dragging like movies onto your console, it's not really possible on the PS4, but on the PS3, it was possible, I don't know if it's possible on PS5. I haven't really tried it yet, but
yeah, no, I was gonna say, yeah, true. I haven't tried that either. That was a long time ago, but
yeah, dude, like that sucks, dude. Cause like I have a lot of videos that I'd love to look at, to watch, on the PS5 that are 4K, like videos that I like to record and film. I like to put that, in the PS5 just because, PS5 supports 4K, but, that's something that I wish Sony would, actually like bring back, I just feel like obviously for licensing issues, copyright issues, they don't want people to like download like illegal songs and movies and then just put it in their console. I think that's the reason why they stopped doing that.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, I think exterior wise, for the PS5, I was gonna go buy some vinyl sticker and try to wrap the shell, but I couldn't find one that was kind of good looking, so I just didn't even bother. But one day, if they sell the shells, then I will get myself a Spider-Man themed PS5, no doubt about it. Or the one thing I really wanted to do was spray paint it like the PlayStation 1 gray and then just buy PlayStation stickers with the color, but like kind of get it in like an extra large format. So it's just a fat PlayStation logo in the center. I think that would look really cool. But that's just me. That was my thoughts this past week since we've been away. Was trying to customize my PS5, but I just didn't know how.
Have you opened it? Have you like taken off the panels on?
No, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm not even trying.
It's fairly easy. It looks easy. But other than that, what do you think about the Switch 4K? So you said you're thinking about selling your Switch, right?
Yeah. I was thinking about selling the Switch, but for the Switch 4K, like for one, it's a small screen. Like honestly, like to me, what matters the most is like frame rate. Viewing 4K on a small screen really isn't that like noticeable compared to watching it like on a 60-inch TV 4K TV screen. But on a small screen, it's kind of hard to see the difference. It'll be sharper for sure, but it's just I'd rather just watch it on a 60-inch TV. But then again, you're gonna be able to dock it, and connect it to the TV. But for me, like I'd rather just sell my Switch and buy a Switch Lite, just because like I mostly use it for handheld. If there's any TV gaming going on, I'm gonna be using the PS5 instead of the Switch. I've never used a Switch dock on TV, so I don't know how it looks. I think I only tried it once, but I didn't like the way how low resolution it looked compared to the One X at the time. Because the One X is 4K, so like you can just tell like a major difference within like resolution. But yeah, like 4K Switch, would I get it? If there's an option to like play your games at 60 frames per second on the Switch, like 4K, then I'd definitely get it. I'd make the upgrade just to play Doom, 60 frames per second on the go. That's just the dream right there,
I think it's possible because even Android phones, I believe the latest Galaxy phone is 4K and it's 120 hertz. And that's on a phone screen.
For sure, yeah.
So I think it's possible, but fitting the hardware into a tiny segment, you know what I mean? That's going to be kind of difficult. I think if anything, if it would to be one, I think it's going to be a completely different model. It's not going to have detachable Joy-Cons for sure. And yeah, it's just gonna have to be a different dock too, because how can you make a standardized dock run 4K all of a sudden, Like that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But who knows? This is just all rumors. We don't even know if there's gonna be a Switch 4K. But if you could upgrade the Switch, what would it be? And what new game would you want?
What kind of game? What do you mean?
From Nintendo, if they were to come out with a newer generation of Switch.
For sure, I'd like for them to like have more third-party support. Playing Red Dead Redemption or like GTA 5 on the go. I just feel like a lot of people would purchase a Switch like automatically, like on the. I'm pretty sure they'd like fucking just buy that shit quickly if they found out that they can play like GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption at 60 frames per second. So that's something I'm hoping for like the future 4K Switch, just like more third-party support. Pretty much, man. Like, I really hope they just put out more third-party support. I really don't care much for Nintendo Switch games. I really don't. Like, I've tried beating Odyssey. Like, I just couldn't do it. It's just like slow pace for me. But yeah, I'm just hoping for a third-party support with the new 4K Switch.
For sure. I can't really complain about their third party. I mean, they do get it, but it doesn't run well at all. Pretty much, at least from
it costs more, like an extra $10.
Really?
Yeah, like Little Nightmares 2, for example, it's coming on a Switch.
Oh, but that's physical.
$40, and then
that's
for
physical.
like compared to like Xbox, it's gonna be $30. It just comes out way expensive.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not Nintendo like adding the $10. It's the hardware that they're using that costs extra.
Development costs, just I guess it costs more money,
No, it's the material. It costs more to create a cartridge than it does a disc.
Yeah, even digitally though. Little Nightmares came out digitally, I think, and it was still like expensive. I forget.
Really?
But, yeah. Even like games that are like digital, they'll still be like $10 more.
No way. I gotta counter that. Because I did get Dead Cells for $20 and it's $20 everywhere else.
Oh, for sure. Is it digital?
Yeah, it's digital. Okay. But the physical version is $30, I believe.
Yeah.
Only like I said, it's material cost is what you're paying for. For sure. But I mean, you could say the same thing about their first party games though. Like Mario Odyssey is $60 retail, like physical, and $60 digital. But nonetheless, yeah, for Nintendo, it's cool. I can't wait to see what they come out with these rumors coming out, especially with Zelda 35th anniversary coming out next year. I assume they're going to do the same thing like Mario and add three Zelda games. Everyone's really hoping for Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker for the Switch. That'll be pretty neat. I never played any of those games. But other than that, I can't really say much about how Nintendo should be going, because to me, I think Nintendo, whatever they do is great besides the Wii U era.
Yeah.
I think they have a good hardware. I think they have a good development team for all the games that they make. Yeah, going more third party exclusive would be pretty neat. Like, I know when they do go third party though, they do get exclusivity in some of their stuff. Like when Skyrim came out for Switch, you were able to find Zelda items in the game. Like you get Zelda's tunic suit and the Master Sword. Crap, there was a game where Ganondorf came out. Crap, I forgot. But yeah, I know they do some stuff like that, you know? But other than that, yeah, I can't really say much about next gen. Other than that, the Game Awards is next week. Yeah, how would you want to do Game Awards next week?
What is it on the 12th or what? When is it?
It's the 10th. The 10th. Dude, I'll be free the 10th.
10th. Yeah, Thursday. Sounds good. I don't know. We can like just talk about it.
We could do like a live reaction or like stream it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it. But other than that, that's pretty much our episode. No, there's pretty much, like I said, no news. We'll talk more about the awards next week, definitely. But yeah, other than that, I can't really say much.
Same here.
Can't complain.
Been a fun week, honestly.
Yeah. But I did want to get an episode out. Not for filler wise, pretty much. My main reason is I do want to end the year with 50 episodes count, you know? I mean, starting off the year with a 50 episode would be really cool. But yeah, other than that, usually we would answer some local questions, but we don't got any. But if you want to ask us questions, you can find our Discord in the description down below. Yeah, Mike, take it away. End this episode, boy.
For sure. And that was the episode 48 of the Local Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, and that one app you know about that we don't. Also, join the Discord. You can find the direct links in the description of wherever you're listening to. Thanks for everything, and we'll see you next week. That was great. That was great.
All right. But yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Yeah, be next week. Hopefully. We'll see.
Bye.
Peace.